Hey, what's up guys, Myst-X here, and let me start off firstly by saying sorry I've been gone for a couple of weeks. I've had a lot of stuff happening over the Christmas period, but I'm back now, and I had to kind of get used to playing combat arms again, which has been quite difficult. It's not like playing Black Ops on PS3 where you've got aim assist, and you're like, okay, I've gone away for a month, I can come back, and the game's kind of gonna help me get back into the flow of things. No, next one is just like, you've gotta fucking get your skill back. Now this is the PP-19 mod review, so it's been in combat arms for quite a long time. This gun was present when I joined, which was, shit, nearing 4 or 5 years ago, I can't remember, 2010 I think, so yeah, 4 years ago. So it's a very old gun, and it used to be a lot more powerful than what it is today. It has been nerfed at some point over the last few years, but it's still a pretty good gun. And if you happen to get your hands on the myst-xray, the PP-19 mod camo, holy mother of crap, that gun is phenomenal. I absolutely love that gun. Now, in saying that, it also has its higher GP counterpart, and its GP counterpart, this is the NX standard. So you've got your PP-19, which is available at CSM1, or you've got the PP-19 camo, which is the higher ranked GP variant, which is available at Lieutenant Colonel 5 in North America, or in EU it's Colonel 3. How the fuck, why do they have to wait longer? That's not really fair. Anyways, you'd think combat arms would be the same across the board. Regardless of the fact, the PP-19 mod is the NX standard, and you've got the PP-19 mod camo, which looks amazing, which is the NX rare, so you can get that from a Myst-N, or a Myst Hotel, or a Myst Romeo, or occasionally for sale, whenever they have those NX rare sales. And you've also got the Epic variant, which is Scorpion's PP-19 mod, which, needless to say, just blows this gun out of the water. You can't compare shit to an epic weapon. It's epic for a reason. They're fucking powerful guns. Anyways, this gun is beautiful for close range. It has quite horrendous spread if you spray it, so it's definitely a gun you have to kind of fire in short bursts, even though it's an SMG. It is pretty good for medium range as well, medium to just slightly go into long range. So you can kind of pick off some good headshots with this gun if you know how to aim it right. It comes with a built-in eye-tech scope and suppressor. You cannot add an extended magazine to this gun, which you used to be able to, but then they kind of patched that. So it does have a unique clip size though. It is a 65 out of 65 clips, so you do have plenty of ammo in there. You don't need to reload after every kill unless you spray like an absolute bitch. And I'm sorry that this gameplay too, if you guys are watching this, like, this gameplay is fucking boring. It took ages for people to join because it's motherfucking Cold Seed, and nobody likes to play Cold Seed, which is really disappointing. I'll vent later about the combat arms community and how fickle they're being about maps and whatnot. Like, everybody just cares about EXP. Like, what is the big deal? So what? EXP is something that's earned through hard work and gameplay. It's not something that you shouldn't power level. It just takes the fun out of the fucking game. Like, I don't see what the obsession is with being a goer. Nobody's gonna ever top TT Digital. He's a fucking power leveling racist bastard who nobody likes. And stop trying to beat him in ranks, people. Anyways, getting back to the review. As you can see, this gun is pretty damn good for headshots, and it's pretty good for medium range too. If you hold your finger down for too long, it's just going to go crazy with the spread. The spread is pretty much identical to the GP spread as well for this gun, the GP variant. So don't buy it thinking it's going to have less spread, because they're pretty much identical. Generally an NX gun will have less spread and less recoil, but it's not really the case with this gun, unfortunately. Now, I think I get my ass kicked in a second because I tried to pistol. Oh no, I didn't. Ah, wonderful. Okay, so getting into the actual statistics of this gun before we go any further. This has the damage of 35, so it's kind of low in the damage scale. You kind of do notice it. I don't think it even lives up to the 35. It feels like it does a lot less. Portability is 80. It's an SMG, of course it's going to be portable. 82 rate of fire. I kind of call bullshit. It's not really 82, maybe 72. It's not all that fast. It's rather slow, to be honest. Especially the GP version. Like, there is a noticeable difference between the rate of fire between the GP and the NX version. Even though there's no statistical difference, they're both 82. There is a noticeable difference. It has the accuracy of 70, which it pretty much lives up to. If you're tap firing this for medium range shots, like trying to get somebody with a headshot, it's pretty fucking accurate. And it has a recoil of 75, which, yeah, that's pretty accurate as well. So comparing this to its GP counterpart, do you guys want to get this? Get this. It's fucking identical with statistics. That's right. There's nothing different about this statistic-wise. The only thing it doesn't have is a scope and suppressor in the GP version. It is identical statistic-wise. But in saying that, it's an NX gun. It comes with a built-in suppressor. If you add a suppressor to your GP version, your damage is going to go down. So there is your kind of balance point there. This has a suppressor and the same damage. So if you took the suppressor off this, you're going to have slightly increased damage. But you can't take the suppressor off. Apart from that, it also comes with the sexy iTech scope. Nobody's going to complain about that. Comparing it to the PP-19 Camo, the higher rank GP gun, it has 37 damage. And that's it. That's the only difference. It has 2 extra damage points, which is basically the PP-19 mod without a suppressor on it. The mod Camo has 37 damage with the suppressor, and again, that is the only frickin' difference. Comparing it to the epic weapon, Scorpion's PP-19 mod, that has 38 damage. It has 2 less points of recoil, it has 2 higher accuracy, the exact same rate of fire of 82, and the same portability as 80. So, there's not a whole heap of difference between these guns, according to the statistics. And as most of you already know, Nexon don't really use their guns according to statistics. They're pretty pathetic, to be honest. So never go by statistics for a gun. My personal view on this gun, guys, is it's pretty nice to play with. It's a nice break from using P90s and bunny hopping around, or using, you know, duels or whatever people are going to spam with these days. It's a fun gun to use. Definitely pick this gun up. Definitely pick up the NX version. The GP version, and chuck a scope on it and have some fun with it. Don't use this gun without a scope. Don't put an ACOG on this gun either, because you're going to be too magnified for the amount of recoil that this gun has. Putting an ACOG on this is like suicide. So definitely stick with the iTech reflex scope. It's a really fun gun to use, guys. I definitely recommend picking this up and having a go with it. You might find you like it. Like, there's quite a few good players that hop around. I think Perv Kitty, I remember she was kicking my ass with this PP-19 mod quite a while ago, like a year and a half ago or whatever. Some players become phenomenally skilled with this gun, and for those players, high five, you guys are fucking awesome, because you're not going for that P90 crowd. Yes, I'm a part of that, but it's a good gun. Like, everybody wants to use the best guns, but I think that's creating a lot of problems in combat arms, because there's not variety anymore. Like, there's over 300 guns in combat arms, and people generally use a DSR, an L9, a TPG, a TRG, a P90, I think I might have already said that, but so many people use it, I can say it twice, and a G36. And that's essentially it. That's basically your weapons in combat arms, not to mention duels and epics. Apart from that, nobody uses much else, and nobody plays game modes for variety anymore. Fun. Everyone's just in it for the EXP. And I think Nexon kind of need to step in now and go, well, hey, we're not about having a game where you aim to be the highest ranked player. It's about having fun. You know, they're releasing all these guns because they're trying to give you variety to use, and everybody's just using the same thing. And have you noticed, guys, as soon as you use a gun that's different, suddenly you're a hacker? I have noticed the Scar Tri-Spear has made a return. I've noticed a few people using that today. So, props to those people. That gun is fucking amazing. I love that gun. Sadly, I believe they nerfed it. It doesn't seem to have as much power and slightly more recoil than it used to, but that could just be because I haven't been on for quite a while. But I do remember it being a lot more powerful than what it was. Scar Black is beautiful as well. Don't ever pass up an opportunity to use that. Anyways, back to the PP-19. It's great for close range maps to medium range maps, so maps like Cold Seed, Junk Flea, Death Room, Gravedigger, stuff like that. Brilliant. Would not recommend it for Kill Creek. I do not believe this gun is going to make it across the Kill Creek map. We had people telling him not to shoot. They were having a knife battle, and he just refused to listen. We gave him a one-way trip to the lobby. So we told him, but he didn't listen. So he's just a dick. Anyways, apart from that kick, this gun's great for medium range maps. So even Water Strider, Water Strata, whatever the hell that map is. That damn map! Be great for that as well, because it's a very close quarters combat gun. So definitely, I don't know whether to use it for a promo weapon. Like, it's good. It has its massive clip gives it a great advantage over other guns because you don't have to constantly reload. You can afford to miss some shots, and you can afford to spray a little bit with this to a degree, because you do have that spread to worry about, which can just be an absolute pain in the ass. See, right now generally you'd be reloading because I've just used 42 bullets. I wouldn't have gotten that kill. Back up to 65. It's pretty nice to have. So yeah, it's a pretty good gun, guys. Definitely recommend giving it a go, and I hope you guys have a chance to pick it up at some point. Apart from that, PP-19 mod camo. Oh, I highly recommend getting that for permanent if they release it again. That gun is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It shits on this gun. Even though statistically it's generally the same, it's got more damage. It's got higher portability. It's just, yeah. I think one of the things they nerfed about the PP-19 mod was its rate of fire. It is slower than what it used to be, which is why it doesn't really live up to its 82 statistic. And its damage has been dropped. I don't think the spread's changed. It's always been a pretty shaky gun to use. But in saying that, guys, definitely give this gun a try, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Again, sorry I've been gone for a couple of weeks. I've had stuff I've had to do, but I'm back. And let me know what you guys want to see in the next review. Make sure you leave your comments for a future Ask Mystic, which I will be doing. And I did mention on my Facebook page that I'm starting a new YouTube series, but that'll come in time. I have to kind of work out some bugs with that first and make my intro and everything fancy. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and I'll talk to you guys later.